Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum. It's been a while since I posted my video about adjectives. Today, we will be looking at the basic characteristics of linking verbs and helping verbs. Untuk mudahkan semua, teacher akan gunakan LV untuk linking verb dan HV untuk helping verb. Before we start, let's go back to the 3 types of verbs we need to know in writing stories. The first one is action verbs. The second one is linking verbs. And the last one is helping verbs. We have learned about the action verbs recently. So now, let's move on to the other 2 types of verbs. Are you familiar with these words? Am, is, are, was, and were. These words are called linking verbs and helping verbs. They are most commonly used to write sentences. Also, linking verbs and helping verbs are like upin and ipin. They look the same, but they have different personality. Now that you are aware of the overview, let's begin with the first characteristic of linking verbs. Number 1, a linking verb connects a subject with a noun. For instance, there is a girl. There is the subject. Is the linking verb. A girl is the noun. As you can see, is connecting the subject and the noun. Is di dalam ayat ini bermaksud terdapat. Terdapat seorang budak perempuan. Next, a linking verb connects a subject with an adjective. She is happy. Here, the linking verb is connecting the subject with an adjective word, happy. Is di dalam ayat ini bermaksud sedang. Dia sedang gembira. Other than that, a linking verb connects a subject with a descriptive phrase. A descriptive phrase means a phrase that consists of adjective and noun. So, a pretty girl is a descriptive phrase. She is a pretty girl. Dia ialah seorang budak perempuan yang cantik. Remember that a linking verb has more than one meaning. Now, we have come to the second characteristic of linking verbs. A linking verb does not have an action verb in the sentence. Let's read these sentences together. There is a girl. She is happy. She is a pretty girl. As you can see, there's no action verb in the sentences. The last characteristic of a linking verb is it helps tell the time of the event. Let's look at these examples. She is happy. They are happy. Is and are tell the event is happening now. In addition, we use is for a singular subject and are for a plural subject. If the event happened in the past, we use was and were. She was happy. They were happy. In short, we must use the present tense linking verbs if the event is happening now. And we must use the past tense linking verbs if the event happened in the past. Let's have some practice. Underline the correct linking verbs in the sentences. Number 1. The girl blank happy. Can you guess the answer? Yes, the answer is because this sentence is referring to this particular girl. Number 2, there blank an owl on the lamp post. How many owls do you see here? Yes, only one. So the answer is was. Number 3, the boy blank 9 years old. The answer is because the boy means one boy. Number 4, it's a plural noun question. 2 ducks. So the answer is were. I think that's all for practice 1. You all may try the rest later. Let's now turn our attention to the next main point, the helping verbs. We are still focusing on the characteristics. Number 1, unlike a linking verb, a helping verb does have an action verb in the sentence. The girl is walking. Walk is one of the examples of the action verbs. The next characteristic is a helping verb helps the action verb in the sentence. Tolong macam mana ya? In writing stories, we may want to describe a continuous action. Thus, a helping verb helps to express a sense of continuity. Di dalam ayat ini, kita boleh bayangkan kata kerja itu berterusan, sedang berjalan. The last basic characteristic of helping verbs is it helps tell the time of the action. The girl is walking. The girls are walking. Is and are tell the action is happening now. Similar to linking verbs, is used for a singular subject and are for a plural subject. If the action was happening in the past, we say the girl was walking for a singular subject, while the girls were walking for a plural subject. Simply put, helping verbs are used to show the continuous tense in your stories. So, make sure you add ing at the end of an action word to show continuity. Again, the present continuous tense, helping verbs, are used in the present. In contrast, past continuous tense helping verbs are used in the past. Let's try the helping verbs practice. Number 1. The girl blank riding a bicycle. Do you know the answer? That's correct. The answer is because the girl is a singular subject. Now, let's look at question number 3. A mother and her son blank sitting on the bench. The answer should be are, because a mother and a son is a plural subject. With the 2 questions discussed, I hope you are clear with the use of helping verbs. Before we end the lesson, let's recap on what we have learned today. Linking verbs and helping verbs are types of verbs that we need to know in writing stories. A linking verb connects a subject with a noun, an adjective, or a descriptive phrase. However, a helping verb helps the action verb or main verb in a sentence. Next, a linking verb does not have an action verb in the sentence. Nevertheless, a helping verb does have an action verb in the sentence. Last but not least, a linking verb helps tell the time of the event. Here, we must use either a present tense or a past tense linking verb in a sentence. On the other hand, a helping verb helps tell the time of the action. To show continuity of an action, we must use either present continuous tense or past continuous tense in a sentence. Just to let you know, all the examples shown earlier are the sentence patterns that we will use in our stories. Till then, thank you so much for your interest and attention. See you next time. Bye-bye.